Hey, I'm Siobhan, community cultivator and founder of BEFREE Project. The BEFREE Project podcast was created for community, sisterhood, and personal growth. Each week, you'll be inspired and motivated to do the work to show up for yourself so you too can feel fulfilled and be free. Now grab a pen and a notebook and let's get into the show. The best decision that you can make today is joining the BEFREE Inner Circle at BEFREEInnerCircle.com, a community for like-minded women to find their forever friends and get accountability to do their personal growth work. Your membership includes a private, exclusive community of women who are not only showing up for themselves, but for one another. Weekly live events with me and or guest speakers. Daily accountability, so this way you can finally get stuff done, mentorship from yours truly, and so much more. Now, there's no long-term commitment and you can cancel at any time. However, I can guarantee the moment you join, you're going to feel a warm embrace and you're going to want to stick around. Every single member of the BEFREE Inner Circle will walk away with clarity, fulfillment, and confidence because guess what? When you're around me, you're going to win. So come and grow inside the BEFREE Inner Circle at BEFREEInnerCircle.com. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the BEFREE Project podcast. Thank you again for tuning in for another week. All right, so this week I am loving my plants. Yes, y'all, I am a plant mom. I can't recall if I've mentioned that on here before, but I have 4 plants that I have kept alive for a little bit of time now, and they are flourishing and growing quite beautifully. And the last plant that I received was gifted to me, and it's a fiddle plant. And I believe it started off with 2 leaves, and y'all, now it has about 7 of them. So I am over the moon proud of my plant babies. The next plant I want to get is a floor plant to go in my office. So if you have any suggestions, definitely shoot me a DM. All right, so on to today's topic, and I want to kind of just talk to you about my thoughts on the label best friend. And I've been thinking about this for some time now. And recently I was having a conversation with a new member of the BEFREE Inner Circle. And as we were talking, she was sharing with me how she is going through 2 friendship breakups and how she felt like she would never have a best friend again. And as we were talking, I said, I want to talk about this on the podcast because I'm sure many women can relate. And so if you've been listening for a little bit, you know that I went through my own friendship breakup, and it was very challenging for me because I had to grieve the ending of that friendship, but then also get to know myself and become a better friend to myself, and then open myself up to attract new friends in my life. And as I've been thinking about like the term best friend, I'm like, why do we use that? Why do we use the term best? Because, back in grade school or high school and even college, you had your best friend. But if you really think about it, it's almost like saying this friend is better than all the rest. But why? Why do we say that? Like, what does that really mean? Does that mean this friend is more important than any other friend? Right? Does it mean that this friend is better than all your other friends? It's almost like you're putting them on tiers or you're categorizing them as like, oh, this friend is better than this friend and this friend is better than this friend. And it's like, but why are we doing that? And so I'm thinking for myself as I'm attracting amazing friends in my life going forward. And you've heard me say this on the podcast. If you follow me on the gram, you will hear me call my friends my great friends because they're all great. They're all amazing. They all have qualities that I admire in each of them. And I don't consider anyone like my best friend, but they're all great friends to me. And each of my friends, they serve a different purpose. And that's why we have an amazing relationship. Now, yes, I will say I do have a few best friends that have been my friends since high school, and we still use that term. However, any friend that I make new as an adult and you're close to me, you are considered a great friend. And that is because even if we may show up like best friends, like you would think of it back in the day or what have you, going forward, I don't want to put any friend on a pedestal or make one to feel better than the next. Across the board, everyone that's in my life, they are my great friends. And so I just want you to think through that, especially if you went through a friendship breakup and you no longer have your best friend that you had since high school or college, and now you feel like you're weird and there's something wrong with you because you don't have a best friend. Let's release that thought process of finding a best friend and be open-minded to attracting amazing friends in your life and all of them adds value to your life in a special way. And I just want to point out that it is totally normal not to have a best friend. There's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't make you weird or anything like that. There's so many people that don't have best friends, but they probably have friends in their life that fulfill them in a certain kind of way, And you can have many friends in your life that are very supportive, that are amazing. And I don't want you to limit yourself to looking for a best friend to be your end all be all. So every one of my friends, they are unique in their own way and they're very special to me and they feel like home. And so what I will suggest for you is that you put yourself in a position where you can attract friends where you can be your full self. They feel like home and you can be comfortable around them. Surround yourself with friends that match your energy. Don't focus on who's your best friend. Focus on having amazing, great friends in your life. Because I feel like using the term best creates a burden, especially if you ended a friendship with someone that used to be your best friend. All of your friends are special, and you don't have to categorize them as one being better than the next. So that's just my thoughts on it, especially because I talk a lot about friendship here on the podcast. You see me talk a lot about friendship on Instagram. I am consciously choosing the friends that I want in my life. And with me consciously choosing them, that means that I am emotionally and mentally healthy to have the right friends around me, and using a term that's no longer in alignment with me, it doesn't serve me at all. So I hope that's helpful as you begin this journey of building new amazing friendships in your life, to just kind of think through, like, why do I need a best friend? Why do I use the term best? What does that really mean? And just do some inner work around that. Okay, so your journal prompt for this week is, are you living to your fullest potential? If not, why? And your affirmation is, every day brings me more freedom. Now I'm going to shout out my coffee giver of the week, and it's Keisha. And she says, thank you for all of your support and encouragement and building this community. Congrats on your 3rd podcast anniversary. Wishing you continued success. Hope you enjoy a delicious cup of coffee. Thank you, Keisha. And she's a member of the BEFREE Inner Circle that I've been watching grow and blossom in such a beautiful way. And if you too are inspired by my work, go ahead and buy me a cup of coffee by clicking the link in the show notes, and I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, every single Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live on Instagram. So come hang out with me on your lunch break. And if you can't catch me live, be sure to catch the replay. Now that we're in the middle of the year, it is the perfect time to join the BEFREE Inner Circle, a community where, guess what? You can find your great friends that you can grow with, friends that you can do the personal growth work with, friends that you can really trust and know that they have your back. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to pour into the women and share what I've learned about friendship, hold them accountable to doing their personal growth work. And I want to do the same for you. So go to BeFreeInnerCircle.com, read through the information, and then you can become a monthly member or an annual member. And the moment you join, you're going to be embraced with a virtual hug from the community. We cannot wait to have you there. So again, go to BeFreeInnerCircle.com. Now, y'all know I'm excited about bringing my community into my work. You can now ask me a question about personal growth or friendship, or share your key takeaways from any of the episodes by leaving a voicemail at 216-438-0830 and just share your name, where you're calling from, and then ask your question or share your key takeaway. I will then use it and put it on the podcast and then respond to you in real time. I cannot wait to hear from you. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to the podcast, leave a 5-star review and a couple of sentences on what you enjoyed about the episode. And then also, I think this would be a great episode to share with your friend and say, hey girl, listen to this and let's have a conversation about it. So just shoot her a text with a copy of the link. I would also love for you to share the episode in your IG stories or on your page and just tag me at BEFREE Project or Siobhan Sudbury so I can take a look. And until next time, girl, be free.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Finney. I've been a part of the BEFREE Circle for a couple of months now. I really love and enjoy this group. It's full of great, passionate women who are motivated and who are determined to reach their goals. It has a great support factor of accountability and check-ins and daily reminders of doing the work. Siobhan has done a great job, an amazing job creating this circle piece, and I appreciate her a lot.